What?
Sorry to bother you. I'm Chris.
Yeah.
And I'm a photographer. I'm a portrait photographer. And I just thought that you had like a really cool look. There was, I noticed you over there. And the hat and everything, and the coat. Are you from Dublin, sir?
Yeah.
Are you?
No, I don't live here anymore. I left many years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm living tonight and I'm back to London where I live.
Oh, you're living in London?
Yeah.
Do you miss Dublin?
You have a certain, I think of the nostalgic feeling for the place you're from originally. I'm not using my first name, I'm using my middle name. It's James.
James, okay.
That's what I'm calling myself because it doesn't cause a hassle, right?
Yeah.
I've never been happy with my first name. You're a photographer, you said?
Yes, there's no money involved in this, you know, there's no money
You
involved.
get the Bible, I know you're not.
I'm not out to scam you or
So I
anything.
know that, and I should take that as a compliment. I look at myself in the mirror this morning, and I'm not happy with what I'm looking at, you know. I've always had a sense of appearance, right? Since I was a young boy. When you're not rich, if I was rich, I've always had what I would regard as impeccable taste. But now, here I am, not rich. And yet I still make a slight effort. Like if you haven't got money, you know what I'm saying? I should have money of my own bat, you know, because of my background and all the possibilities. I should, you know, be like a top lawyer or theoretically that is within my grasp, right? Be a top professional to be pretty well in that respect.
Yes.
On this train.
Have you ever been married? Do you have a family?
You mentioned that before. What was your name?
I'm Chris.
I regard myself as the greatest failure that ever walked the planet Earth.
Why?
Because I am. Because I didn't achieve the very basics. I'm the could have been man. I call myself the could have been man. I could have been, right? I'm the could have been man, but I ended up with nothing. I didn't even get a life. And I tried from the age of 13. You know, and the girl I was looking at the other geezer.
What is the most important lesson you think you've learned over the course of your life?
I never wanted to put anybody down or bully, you know. I have no tolerance for bullies or put somebody down or make fun of somebody. If I could turn the clock back, I wouldn't hesitate to tell people exactly how I feel. If I didn't want to do it, then I didn't want to hurt anybody, right? Just bought a neckerchief.
You want to put on your neckerchief if you want?
There's 9 million people in London, and I don't have a single friend. And I'm not saying that like I'm crying. That is the reality. I lived overseas in the Americas, North America and South America. And when I came back, they had all kind of disappeared. And I've been alone for the last 22 years. When I was quite young, I didn't need any friends. I'm chasing girls, and I didn't want another guy. I had the dawn to be able to shut up and all the rest of it. And then they'd move in or try to move in. And of course, it never dawned on me I'd get to this age and be practically penniless and not have a profession and all the rest of it, which I should have, right? Or money. I should have a profession. I should have money. I missed all of that. And not even a wife. Because I've been alone all of my life. You know, since the age of 4, you could say. I'm psychologically alone since the age of 4. My own mother was a piece of ice. We had a horrifically bad relationship at one point. Very difficult woman, a piece of ice. There was no physical contact. Very strange for an Irish woman. There was no hug, there was no kiss, there was no nothing. It was. I do remember when that school I was at when I was 4 years old. There was another kid that after school I went to his house. And his mother was all over him, right? And I can even feel this very day, that feeling I wish she was my mother. And then you read about some British English guy who's disappeared or in jail in India or Thailand, and the parents fly over there.
Yeah.
When I came back from America, I stepped off the plane. I've never been met at any airport in my life by anybody. And I know in my heart I could have been taught in certain things. The other thing I might tell you, Chris, is I've always had a dawn for writing. And I wrote 2 plays, which I'm very proud of, and they've been sitting there for 20 years. I've said recently that I make people laugh almost every day. I haven't made you laugh because I've been very serious, but I make people laugh every day. without even trying. Like I'm not trying to be, but and I said, this is my greatest asset. My only contribution is complete strangers that I talk to. They crack up laughing sometimes. Chris, I mean, these people over there, who is this famous guy? You know, I don't have a bitterness, but I could have, but I don't have it.
And you've been very friendly and gracious to me and kind, and I appreciate that, James. That says a lot about your character. It says a lot about your character.
But there are times when you do feel low, you know.
Hiya. Excuse me. I'm taking pictures today of people who I think look really amazing and really interesting. And I think you have a good look.
Really?
Yes.
Me?
Yes. You're acting surprised. Hey, where are you from? And tell me this, what makes you happy as a person?
People.
People.
I decided, I'm almost 40, September I'll be 40. I never get happiness, always work.
I'm Chris. What's your name?
Alice.
Alice. Nice to meet you, Alice.
I think you are my favorite. The way you are acting me,
Yeah.
actually, not everybody will do that. Well, I may not be perfect, and maybe you'll be more than me. Like, this is my garden, this is my books, this is me, this is my restaurant.
So you have a restaurant?
I bred all this myself.
So you're in the food industry and you want food?
I am the one who make everything good.
And so what is the name of your restaurant in Ghana?
Did I say I told you before? I work hard
Yeah.
for my life, so I never see what is life.
You're a hard worker and you've come here and you're trying
I
not to
don't
go.
make money in my life. I never see money. Life is good. My life is good. It can be beautiful. It can be sweet. So why you studying one place? My country is so beautiful. People take it over and the corruption take it over and they take my money.
Corruption.
Yes. That's what people are running. I know I have a good life, but it's not. So, I have a car, I have to sit on transport. Ages when I come back home, it's dark. Because I don't have a good food in my village for my night. To go all the way like it's exhausted. Mostly, you're so tired anyway. And I don't want to go home. I keep myself around, find somebody, better people to find a good life. That's why I'm here working. My hair is so long. These people come up and visit me. Hey, listen, why don't cut your hair? This is my life. So when I walk around, maybe people don't like it because maybe I'm a strange man.
But you have to look at something unique as being something positive.
People makes me afraid. Maybe you speak to me nice way. But in other hands, maybe cut your hair, it's not looking good on you. But I don't listen to that. Because I choose for what I want. My sisters and my brothers and my mom and my father tell me when I was young, this fighting with me, but I never listen.
No matter who you are, society and people will always try and change you.
Yes.
But you have to trust your own instincts.
Of course, I carry what I have in my heart, and I will move, and I will go always around. That's why you see me looking around. Hello?
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much for saying yes.
I mean, just send me a message.
Send me a message.
Okay.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Hiya. Can I stop you for 2 seconds? I think you look absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Just your outfit, your glasses, the scarf, and you have a very nice, friendly face.
Thank you very much. Compliments are fine, but I'm telling you.
What's your name? That's what I do, you know, and I take pictures of people who just look interesting and they've got something.
I look interesting.
I think so. How old are you, Josephine, if you don't know?
87.
So you're 87. Oh, you're married.
No, never married. Just mother, father, myself.
Do you think it's a good way to be single, or do you think?
Well, in my case, no, because I did a big have friends, but when it was down to it, still on your own.
Yes,
My
yes.
mother's dead 33 years, and I've been on my own since then. My father was 43 years dead. I was very shy. Well, you know, being an only child, I think it's the rest of children in the streets that I've been already.
I'm an only child too.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, how do you feel about that?
Mixed feelings. That loneliness that you talk about, is that something that you really struggle with, even more so now?
Yes, especially when the winter comes in, you can't get out so much. And I hate being stuck in the house.
Do you have any sort of close friends? Or?
My best friend died 2 years ago, and I missed her terribly dear.
How long did you know her for?
20 years. Probably 100 years. We were just living across the road from me. I used to go with her for Christmas Day because she was very good for me.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
she came across to me for Boxing Day.
And so the whole of Christmas Day, do you see anybody?
No, other people in the family don't understand. I would love to be a part of the family. Because I think it was like quite a lot. The philosophy is, don't ask too many questions to people. Because you know so much, people want to give away their own lives. I was very shy of boys as well. I went to Ballycastle one year on holiday, the three of us. I was staying in the boarding house. And there was such a lovely young fellow from England. Oswald Wheeler, that was the name. And he asked me would I like to come out. No, go for a walk. Thank you. And when we came home and bachelor back then, he wrote a letter to me and asked me would I be able to go and study with him.
Yeah.
And then this thing came in about religion. I wouldn't have like this for the world. In those days it was different. So I said to my mommy, but I was just joining with you. Which I was really taken aback. Long last to doing something for myself.
But then you made the decision.
I'd say that I was paying too much. I still don't understand.
So it's just that element of just you're always wanting to please your parents.
Yes.
You know, so
Especially my mom. She's afraid of anybody. Sorry, I'm keeping you back.
you are not keeping me back. Josephine, I'm so glad I stopped you. The secrets of life.
Let's just get on with things. You know, and try not to let life get you away. You can do at times.
Nice to meet you, Josephine.
You too,
Yeah.
Come on, get there, so that you can really find they were all playing on the road, and she did when it called me a road, I said, thank you.
Maybe 70 people call you X their rooms. Hi, I'm a portrait photographer, and I was thinking, sorry? Oh, the birds, yeah.
Now they're saying they don't, but when I was a kid in Yorkshire, my dad had the France to England champion 2 years on.
Wow.
And I was always in helping lots of them in Yorkshire, down seeing those trees for she's gone.
True. What's your name, sorry? I'm Alex.
Sid,
Sid?
Alex,
Yeah, Alex, yeah. Were pigeons healthier? The food we're giving them, probably
Yeah.
not as natural.
you're quite right.
They must know you.
Oh, they do.
Can I take a photo of you? Yeah? I'll try and get you. That's the best thing, when you're not posing.
They were all playing. I was playing on the road, starting on the barracks.
The green ones?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good picture right there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, those green parrots used to be just in Richmond. Gone everywhere now, haven't they?
They are. I used to train out the share for nothing. Never got any money one day. He was a coward in the bush. They come on and hit me on the top. They just let kids to renown themselves. They were still respect before we knew that. Keep a strong mind. I tell you what, I hated him more when my son liked it because he calmed down there and he was 19 years. He was all right though. You never knew him when he was younger. God, that goat was cool. In the shorts. He's got his coat and his glove. I tell you, I'm actually.
That was some nice pictures.
Right, good. I've done everything. Hang riding, fairly good coach, same class rider, also. I love it. Just do it. I'm very lucky and inspired. I believe they're very lucky. Life's a bit quiet now. My mate's in Italy. Yes, we do. Want a coffee?
A coffee? Yeah, okay, why not?
Just want a coffee. I was going to take the girl in there, but she couldn't come.
Which is...
Can we go round to... So just do cakes and coffee. My memory is terrible.
Only in steam?
No.
No.
Fire pigeons. That's all from Canova. They make the best coffee. Sometimes I walk out without my heart.
It's okay, I can pay.
No.
Big payment for it.
What
Street.
was your name? Sorry.
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah. This always look really fun to me.
Oh, I use it on the road mainly.
You don't get any problems with cars.
Yes. One called me a road. I said, thank you. That was great. Cheers, Alex.
Yeah.
Back in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you need a hand or not? What would you like? Okay.
How would I do? There we go, coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. I'll show you your photos in a minute. See if
good.
you like them.
Yeah, I like to see it.
What do you spend your days doing nowadays, apart from feeding the pigeons?
Well, I'm not going to tell you this. The other month, I thought it was me. It's definitely not me. I feel a bit of a fool because it was in the show. It didn't have certain name at the moment.
It looks quite addictive.
Yeah. I wonder if you call it one.
I feel like it gives you a free pass. People are probably afraid to argue with like
It's a 25-mile distance.
range.
Can I look at the camera?
Yeah.
Wow, so many damn buttons.
Yeah, I know. And
Oh, God, there's more.
I know, it's getting worse as time goes on.
What is it?
Sony, yeah.
Song.
But I got it a second hand. And this lens is the cheapest, that's £50. But it's a good lens for portraits.
Jesus.
Portraits is more about the subject and the lighting.
I can't wear the lens out, can I? I go too fast. Why go slow and then go fast? I roll them up.
Got quite young energy. 70s? 80s?
92.
No, 92. Wow, that's amazing.
1933. When all broke out, I was 6 years old.
And you remember it?
Oh, yeah. Everything. I went to Germany in 52 as a conscript.
And the war was over then, so...
Yeah.
Was that in the army bases set up in Germany after the
Yeah,
war?
to
Is that
watch it. They
what-
stopped watching them now. Oh, can you see my wagon?
Yeah, it's still there. What age did you retire?
73. I should have kept it down.
Climbing roofs.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you have so much energy?
I don't know. Nobody used to stop.
In your 70s, did people call you up to fix their roofs?
Yeah.
What's the hardest job you did in your 70s?
I tell you what, you know what it is. You can just walk train. I mean, I'm not too, but the person who called me, and I've never done this any before. How old was she? 18 years old.
84.
Wow. One for difference.
Yeah, she's amazing. Thank you so much for that coffee. Me too, actually.
You should have said.
How many coffees do you have a day?
2
Here's still photos.
Wow. That is going to be brilliant. That's not good, that's not. You might be good. That's fantastic.
So
Well, you asked me if doing prison was the hard part, and I spent over 12 years in prison. In 18 years, I did 12 total. And it wasn't the hard part, wasn't going to prison, it was getting out and trying to be part of society again. Because at one time I was a contractor. I had 4 employees, 3-bedroom house, blah, 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 blah. And I had to lose it all to realize it was just stuff, but still. Then when you're done with your time, my sentence in February 11th of 2011, I got my parole papers signed off. I became a citizen again. I can actually vote. I can actually go in and vote for the president, but I can't get a job here or here or here. I can't have any apartments because they won't accept felons. And I even went through an agency that took felons, and they'll give a pedophile an apartment before they will me because I had a drug charge. I wasn't even dealing drugs, I had possession. But anybody that has possession of drugs, they're worried about them selling drugs in their apartments, so they won't give them one. But this place would give a pedophile, somebody who raped a little baby or something, and give them an apartment, but they wouldn't let me have one because of my felony, because I had a drug felony. And it's just the hard part was just becoming part of society again. It's like they didn't want me. They didn't want me to be part of their society anymore. So I just decided, fuck it. I'm gonna sleep in a tent. I'm gonna do what I love for a living, which is playing music. And if I just make a little bit of money, I'd rather do what I love with a passion and make a little money than go back to contracting and try to make a lot of money and be part of a society that doesn't even want me anymore. Fuck them, you know? Fuck society. That's what I feel.
Feel that? Why did...
I meet a lot of good people, but I believe there's a lot of good people out there, but for the most part, most people, all they care about is themselves. You could be standing there on the corner bleeding and people just drive by you. And they wouldn't want no part of it. They wouldn't want no part of the drama. So there'd be 1 in 10 that might stop and help. You know? I walked up to a woman once to ask her what time it was. I was pushing the cart. Me and my wife were pushing our cart. We had all this stuff in a grocery cart. I was pushing. I needed to know what time it was, so I went up to ask this woman what time it was. She's like, "Oh, get away from me! I don't have any money. Leave me alone." I'm like, "I don't want it." She's like, "Just get away from me. Go." I'm like, and I'm thinking, what could have this woman been through that she's so terrified of a stranger that she? What if my wife was pregnant, her water just broke, and I needed help? I mean, who knows? What if I was having chest pain and I needed her to call 911? She didn't care. It was just get away from me. Go. I don't got no money. She thought all I wanted was her money. I just want to know what time it was. And it hurt, man. It's like, damn. People.
It does hurt.
You know, it's like, damn. Humanity is what. So many people. What have they been through that makes them so terrified of relationships and people that they just don't want nothing to do with nobody? It's sad.
I wasn't scared of you when I saw you.
Well, but you're 1 in a million, you know? I mean, you're actually sitting down and talking to me, you know? Most people don't give a damn. But it's all right. You know, when it comes down to it, I came in this world by myself, and when I die, I'm going to be the only one in that coffin. And so really all I guess that matters is me, I guess. I don't know. I think people matter, but the more I'm starting to see, less and less.
You matter, bro.
I feel that way about you too, man. You matter. I mean, you care. It's sad to see that most people don't. It's just sad because there's so much beautiful things in life. There's so many beautiful things in life. Relationships are beautiful. Nobody wants relationships. Check this out. I've got over 240 some friends on Facebook. Most of them I knew from high school. I mean, I knew a lot of people. I got around, all right? 240 some people I know on Facebook. Most of them I thought were good friends from high school. Christmas Day, I Facebooked them all and I'm like, hey, it's Christmas. I haven't talked to some of y'all in over 20 years. Here's my number. Call me. Let's have a conversation. Nobody. And I posted that thing over and over Christmas Day. Nobody. And I'm talking people that asked me to be their friend. Oh, so-and-so wants you to be their friend. Well, I know this person from high school. Sure, I'll be their friend.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means people don't want relationships no more. They're so into their internet and so into their face.
You come on and
Excuse me, sorry to bother you. I'm a street photographer and I just thought you look really stylish. I'd love to take your portrait if possible, but if not, no worries.
That's not very good. How embarrassed?
No, not embarrassed. Love your style.
I trust.